Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for September 30th through October 6th. We're going to pull some messages for you for the week ahead from this lovely little tarot deck here. And then we're going to pull a prayer for you all, a blessing, as we're starting to head into a new month, new season with this deck here. As always, if you're curious which cards I'm using, there's a link in the description of this video where you can check out the cards I used. But we're going to see what's happening for you, Aquarius, in the week ahead. I'm getting like a feeling of like butterflies. Like I feel like I got butterflies in my stomach. So I think some of you might be at a big transition or a big crossroads, or you might be waiting to hear back. Or maybe you just are very giddy about the time of year or the shift in this time of year. Maybe it's a special time of year for you for some reason, or maybe you just like the holidays that are approaching. Here's your Monday, Tuesday. Your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, my darlings. So your Monday, Tuesday is the Force. May the Force be with you. May the Force be with you, Aquarius. For you Star Trek, Star Wars, not Star Trek. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. True fans are going to kill me for that mistake. Star Wars fans. So this is called the Force here in this tarot deck. As you all may know, traditionally in tarot, card number 8 is a major arcana card, and it is the Strength card, right? So this is about strength. When the major arcana cards come up, I just got chills because this was a confirmation. What did I say? I said, Aquarius, I feel like a lot of you at our crossroads. I'm feeling butterflies in the stomach, big decisions. And sure enough, here we have Monday, Tuesday, this major arcana card, which indicates some big life change. Okay, I feel whatever this is, it's really pushing you out of your comfort zone, and it might actually leave you feeling a little bit vulnerable. It might leave you kind of feeling like you're going into the unknown. So for some of you, it feels like this opportunity is coming in before you were prepared for it. Or, like you wanted it, but you're like, man, am I really equipped for this? Some of you may have done something like, you've landed a big move, or maybe like you put in a bid on a property and you weren't expecting that you were going to get it and you got it, or you applied for a job and you didn't think you were going to get it but you got it, or whatever it might be. Or maybe you're like, oh, forever single, and all of a sudden somebody's come in and you're like, oh my god, but like, is this really it? Am I really ready? And so whatever this is, something may have come in and you're just like, wow, like it's here, I wanted it, I'm not sure if I'm ready. But the Strength card is coming up, letting you know that yes, you are ready. If you weren't ready for it, it wouldn't be here, number one. Secondly, this is something that's going to cause you to grow. So the fact that you feel out of your element, or the fact that you're feeling a little bit vulnerable, is normal and it's understandable. But the reason why you feel that way is because it's, like I said, coming in to help you to grow. For some of you, this is going to be about shutting something down, like telling somebody no, or learning to tell somebody no. And I feel like this is someone for whom you've had a lot of like you've had a soft spot for. This could be somebody that maybe like gets away with so much with you that normally other people wouldn't get away with you. Aquarius, the thing that I love about you guys are nice. Like you guys are good friends. You're good people to have around. You're not void of emotion, but you're not pushovers, right? And you guys are very logical. You're very logical. And so you have that air sign quality to you, and you're in this place of wanting to be like peace and just everybody get along. And so, but you're not typically, somebody who's going to get taken advantage of, or you're not typically somebody who's going to like, oh, but I feel bad to say no. But like, I just feel there's a particular person or particular situation that you have a very hard time saying no. Like, they've just kind of found their way in with you. I'm getting a visual, or like I'm being shown like a visual or like a vision of an apple, like a worm going through an apple. I don't have the apples with me today. I've got my pomegranates because we're heading into October. But So I just feel like this person's just like kind of coming in and just nibbling a little at a time, a little at a time, a little at a time, and you've been giving a little at a time, and before you know it, that worm's gone all the way through the apple, and it's causing like that for the apple to rot and to turn brown and all those terrible things. So I feel like there's just been this resentment on the inside, like it's been decaying, right? Like it just, because every time it's a little bit, and they're kind of taking it, they're not even asking, right? Or it's like in such a passive way where you're just like, okay, well, let me not say anything, let me not make a big deal, and then so just a teensy bit at a time, and you haven't been saying anything, but that resentment, it's like it's decaying on the inside, like that discoloration is happening on the inside, Aquarius. And so I feel like it's taking you out of your comfort zone to maybe confront this person, or to tell this person, hey, you know what, like, this isn't cool, this isn't okay, right? Like you're having to shut that down. You're having to shut that down, But the thing that I love about the Strength card also is the lesson here with the Strength card is you can shut something down in a very gentle and peaceful way. That's really the meaning of the Strength card. It's that quiet strength. It's that like just beautiful, peaceful kind of strength. It's not strength in the sense of like where you're going into battle and you're like, fighting somebody. It's just that very strong, like that quiet kind of strength. So I think that's the life lesson for a lot of you Aquarius, that like you don't have to go over the top. You don't have to go into warrior mode, or you don't have to like go into bitch mode or something. Like you can just do this in a loving and gentle, peaceful kind of way where you're setting this firm boundary. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, my darlings, is Knight of Hearts. So Knight of Hearts in traditional tarot is going to be the Knight of Cups. So here in this tarot deck, it's listed as romance. Now, you all know, those of you who watch my channel, I don't focus on love during the weekly forecasts. However, it is coming up, and in this deck, it's listed as romance. So if it's coming up, we're going to talk about it. So for some of you, there is an element of romance. I just realized I don't have the mic plugged in. Hopefully the audio is okay, guys. So some of you, there's an element of romance. Some of you, there's an element of like somebody coming in and asking you out on a date, or something happening with a new love interest coming in. But Knight of Cups can mean a lot more than romance. Okay, that is absolutely one of the meanings of the card, and that might be coming in, or maybe maybe you have somebody that's kind of wanting to bring romance into an existing relationship. That could very well be. But Knight of Hearts or Knight of Hearts or Knight of Cups is also going to be about the pursuit of the things that make your heart sing. So for some of you, Aquarius, you're stepping into that Knight of Hearts kind of energy, especially those of you where you're eliminating someone or something that's been eating at you. Like maybe you're setting boundaries at work and you're going to be working less hours because they've been bleeding you dry, or there's just been somebody that's been taking a lot of your time or energy or money, and you're shutting that down. So now you have resources, you have money, or you have time, or you have energy that you're going to be able to put into things that you feel excited about. Some of you are stepping into, there's something about October, November, it's so funny because like to me that's kind of like a romantic time of year, which I don't know why, maybe some of you Aquarius feel that way too, but there could be something about the changing of the seasons, or there could be something at this time of year that's kind of making you feel like you are hungry for romance, or like you have a desire for romance. So some of you might be coming into your own little like romantic energies, but whatever the case, it's feeling to me, Aquarius, like something is happening Wednesday, Thursday, where like you're ready to come out of the rut. You're ready to come out of the rut. You're ready to experience joy. You're ready to experience beauty. You might even be feeling kind of pretty about yourself, or handsome, or whatever it might be. It's so funny because I just got like the thing of like in West Side Story when Maria's like, I feel so pretty, and she's like dancing around, and she's like, just feeling all good, feeling herself. So some of you might be in that energy too. Like you might be feeling very, very good, very attractive, very like ready to get out there. So it's not always gonna be somebody else coming to you, right? For some of you, that is the sense. Someone might be approaching you with, asking you out, or, inviting you to go do something fun. But for a lot of you, you might be coming into that Knight of Hearts energy. You might be the Knight of Hearts for somebody else. You might be like, oh, who's that over there? And you might be stepping up in that way, Aquarius. So I do feel that. I do feel for a lot of you, it's more like a lot of you are stepping into that energy instead of like waiting for something to happen to you. Okay, but that's just, it is a general reading. It's going to be different for different ones of you. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is 7 of Trees. So 7 of Trees in this deck, it's going to be Earth. It's going to be Pentacles, right? And this says contemplation. So 7 of Pentacles can be, or 7 of Trees in this sense, it can be where you're working very hard about something and you're putting a lot of time and a lot of energy into something. And as you're waiting for the fruit to grow, you might start and think about like, is this worth it? Like, am I going about this the right way? Is there a better way to do this? Should I perhaps be doing something else? Is there something else I could be doing with my time? And you might start kind of weighing the pros and cons of a situation. Okay? I don't feel in this energy that you're giving something up. It just feels to me more so, Aquarius, like you're readjusting your priorities. And I feel like it's kind of like I'm getting a visual of like a stove, right? And you're not getting rid of anything, but like you might be moving things around from the burner. Like maybe something you had on the main burner, you're putting it on the back burner, and you're turning down the heat, and you're just kind of like letting it simmer in the background, and you're putting your attention into something else, or you're starting a new pan or a new pot with something else. It's like I just feel like you're moving things around. I don't necessarily feel an ending. I just feel like you're shifting your energy or you're shifting your focus. And I feel for the majority of you, and some of you it might be where like it's within business itself, or it's within love itself. Like, oh, I've been putting all my energy on this thing, and I'm going to put my energy on like, this aspect of business or career. Or I've been putting all my energy in this one person, but now I'm going to open up and see other people. So for some of you, it might be like that. But I feel for the majority of you, it's an area of your life, right? Like maybe you've been really focused on love, and you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to start focusing on career. Or you've been really focusing on career, and like, you know what? I want to start putting my attention or my focus into my personal life because I'm way too cut off from the world. Or some of you have been like really putting your attention on something else, and you're deciding, you know what? I really want to focus on my spirituality and developing my spiritual gifts and abilities, or whatever it might be. Or some of you are wanting to draw closer to your higher power through religion or returning to religion. It can be so many different things. But with this particular card, Aquarius, I'm getting a sense or a feeling of shifting of priorities, okay? I don't necessarily see you ending anything. You're just redirecting your focus and what you're focusing on. We're going to go ahead and pull a card here for your prayer, your blessing. Last time I did this, some of you said you liked to come back and listen to the video because you felt like you were being prayed over, and I thought that was very sweet, and I love that. So you're welcome to do that. I will at the end show you the book, and you can take a screenshot and say the prayer for yourself if you would like. And don't forget to watch your moon sign and rising sign video, because yes, there's another prayer in there as well. You might like it more. But also it might add a little extra information for you that could be helpful, for the week ahead. So you will have a blessing on your intuition, Aquarius. How crazy is that? Wasn't I just saying that some of you were going to be taking some time to try to develop your spiritual gifts, your own intuition, your own abilities? And sure enough, here you have a card that says a blessing on your intuition. Like, how cool is that? So we're going to go ahead here and take a look at this prayer. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, may this blessing light the torch of your own inner guide, who alone knows the truth of your soul. May you begin to sense out what is best for you, without pride or vain public deliberating. May you just simply connect with the light within, and from that light shine out, and with that light, the glowing radiance of your own intuition, the guide of your own spirit. May the road you take be softly illuminated. May you trust when it takes place, but not force it on another. May your own intuition grow in its light until it glows bright when needed and softens when you feel ready to walk steadily into the direction of your own soul. May you trust that you are becoming who you were born to be and never who another would make you. May this intuition not be shaken by mistakes or misinterpretations, but may you open up the senses you were so gifted with by the Spirit that guides us all. And may your own inner wisdom that will be expressed through that innate gift of intuition be given room to blossom. May you be taught well, but not attached to teachers of the intuitive gifts. May you be guided, but never against your own intuitive will. And may you come to understand that the price of walking this way of truth to the self may sometimes be high, but never as high as the giving up of will and spirit and guidance to others. Let yourself be open to the messages from within first, and then allow the world to speak to you through the filter of your most pure intuitive gifts. Blessed be, Aquarius. So here we have the first half. You can go ahead and take a screenshot. And then we've got that one there. Okay. So again, my darlings, check out your moon sign and rising sign. Love videos are in the description of the video. There's a link there. And if you want a private reading, go ahead and schedule on the Calendly link. I am having a sale because of the October month. We're coming into October. It's my favorite time of year. So I did this last year around the time of my birthday. I'm doing it again. 1 hour phone calls and 30-minute phone calls are going to be half off for a limited time. So if you want to schedule a 50% off phone call with me, go ahead to the Calendly page and schedule there. I thank you all so very much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, sending you lots of love, Aquarius. Till next week.